tournament with the best fans and the best volunteers and have an outcome like that. The two semifinal boys games were both overtime victories, and just a great job. So we're very proud of that. We'd like to thank our major sponsors who support this effort. We'd also like to thank all our volunteers. We really believe that's what makes this a special tournament. I guess there's people who've been involved for a number of years. One who's soon retiring is Tom Mulhern. Tom's stepping down, but Tom does our stat program for us. So how about a round of applause for Tom? Fortunately, we're able to bring in a group of new people and help us this year. One is Matt Brogan, our AD. Mike Damasio. Tina DeLuca. Tina DeLuca took over for the program book that you all picked up. Tina did a tremendous job picking up for somebody else who stepped down last year. Tony Esposito stepped up for our fundraising this year. Great job for that. And also Jeff and Marjorie Dowds, new committee members for us. We also have folks who have been here for a lot of years. Anthony Termino, who we named the MVP award after. John McInerney. Jake Dram. George Gillen, who takes care of our computers for us.
Yeah, George.
Mike Moransky, Patty Moransky, our raffle lady, Margaret Pollock. How about a round of applause for Mark? She's here all weekend. And lastly, how about our man Joe Zink Giampami on the MC there, huh? Anyhow, a lot of people to thank. I appreciate your patience, but they really put a lot of time into making this work. I'd like to turn it over to someone who's on our CYO board. He's going to talk a little bit about what we do from here on out. Bill Dion.
Thank you all for coming. It was a great tournament. It's a great final. We look forward to the girls' final being equally as compelling. A couple things. One, the young gentlemen that competed throughout the tournament, your compliment to each one of your schools, not even the teams that aren't here tonight, both on and off the court. I've had a chance to interact with a bunch of them. They're fine young men. They're a compliment to the schools and the parents. The parents and the visitors that have come, thank you for coming. Thank you for supporting CYO Sports. We hope we made you feel welcome. We hope you enjoyed your time at St. Helena School. Gary touched on it, the volunteers. There's no way this happens without the volunteers. The flag bearers, the singing the national anthem, the greeters that we have up at the front that are far away from the action that still do it willingly. None of that happens without them. We hope this gave you a glimpse into the community that St. Helena's is. I've been here for 10 years. I have 4 young children. My wife was raised here, and she wanted always to come back to St. Helena's. It is a great community. So to Monsignor Nicolo, to Sister Kathy, to Father Spalagowski, thank you for the environment that you create. Thank you for everyone who volunteers, and we look forward to another great game.
At this point, we'd like to call up Sister Kathy. At this point, what we do is we like to make some charitable donations, and Sister Kathy's going to lead us off here. Unfortunately, every year it's a memorial tournament, and every year what we do is we honor a member or two of our deceased family. So at this point, Sister Kathy, probably the greatest principal in the world, but she's prime time. Sister Kathy. She's been here only for a couple years.
Just a couple years. Again, I just want to echo the words that have already been spoken, but a huge thank you to everyone, especially to all of the organizers who have been around for a long time organizing this tournament, and we're incredibly grateful to you and your commitment of time, your talent, and your treasure. We're very grateful. And it provides a great weekend for the kids with a lot of fun and a lot of good sportsmanship. So thank you very, very much.
At this point, as we do every year, we give a donation to St. Helena's, and we pass it through to Sister Kathy, and she uses it for some needy people within our community. So at this point, we're in a position to offer Sister Kathy her check. At this time, we'd like to present this check to Sister Kathy. It's blank, but there's not going to be too many zeros on there. But anyhow, congratulations.
I like the blind check. It's great. And this goes right into tuition assistance for our school families. And so on their name, on their behalf and in their name, I say thank you.
All right, this time I'm going to pass the mic over to Sister Kathy again. If we could have Mickey Burns and her girls come up, please.
We're really happy to be able to present the Burns family with a check. Tom Burns was a long-time advocate of St. Helena's School and St. Helena's CYO. And we're so sorry that we lost him, but we know that he's rooting for us from heaven. So thanks very much. We also have a check that we're donating to the Missionary Sisters of Charity, better known as Mother Teresa's Sisters, who have a shelter and a feeding place in Norristown. So we're very grateful to be able to do this for our neighbors. Thank you.
If Susan McInerney can come up, please. Susan's going to present our next donation.
We'd like to thank the St. Helena community and the basketball committee for their past support and their support tonight. A Baby's Breath is a crisis pregnancy center. We have 4 locations: Collegeville, Jeffersonville, Warminster, and Wayne. And our primary mission is to help a mother to see her son or daughter's take his or her first breath. The first center opened in August of 2000, and as I said, we have 4. We're soon to open a 5th in Phoenixville, where we hope to be able to provide housing for our crisis clients. We help women in crisis pregnancies. We offer free pregnancy tests and ultrasounds to those who are on the fence about choosing life. When our young woman does choose life, we have all sorts of resources to help them. We offer tutoring, maybe to finish, get their GED. We offer prenatal classes, parenting classes, and we provide material assistance, which they earn by coming to some of these classes. They earn points to shop in our baby store, where they can diapers and wipes and clothing, and a lot of this, all of this is made possible by donations. And St. Helena has a box in church where you brought things, and we really appreciate that. Sue Grant is our director of the Collegeville Center. She has been a volunteer there for a little over a year. She signed up on a volunteer website, and we're so happy to have her. She's the director of our center. I'll turn this.
Thanks, Susan. I just want to say how grateful we all are for your support, your continued support over the years. It means so much just to have that support and your prayers. We will put this money to great use. It helps us keep going. It helps us support our clients. So just thank you from the bottom of my heart for all your support. We are just incredibly grateful.
Thank you very much. Thanks, Susan. And lastly, if Matt and Lori can come up, please. Matt and Designing for Hope had helped us out in the past with video cameras and helping us set up our Wi-Fi connections for the tournament. Matt and his wife do a lot for Designing for Hope. So at this point, we'd like to present them with a check for Designing for Hope.
Thank you very much. Designing for Hope, we work with families that have children with life-threatening illnesses, and we'll go in and do a room makeover for the child and also for their siblings if they have siblings, because the whole family's affected by that illness. So it's designing the number 4, Hope, and the 4 stands for a place to give children rest, recover, heal. Obviously, and when they're going through the illness, they need those 3, and the last one stands for dream. Because the important part for those children and for that family is to keep that hope alive and to keep those dreams continuing, and that's very, very crucial in the healing process for not only the children but the families, everyone who's affected by it. So we thank you very much for the check. We really appreciate it.
All right, that concludes our halftime or in-between game presentation. Thank you all for coming. Congratulations to St. Norbert's. Our lady Mount Carmel, great job. All right, let's get ready for the next game.